Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am going to be demonstrating and showing you guys details by Tati. So I picked up two of her brush collection. So the specialty collection and the expansion collection. Yes, this was very pricey, but I love how the packaging is just this. It did come in a box, but it doesn't bring all the extra material, the plastic material, which actually makes me really happy because I too hate going into stores and buying products where I have to pull the brushes out and then they get a sticky residue. I can't stand that. So I am very happy with the simple details behind the packaging by Tati. Now I have heard that some people are really upset because they can't buy the brushes individually. While me, I'm not that upset because I do like to buy collections. So like the fact that this is one collection is pretty cool. So let me take these out. I mean, simple, simple, simple. And these are the brushes. So this one here that I just opened is the expansion pack. And you got front to back. It's literally a cardboard piece holding these brushes together. And I get 6 brushes. Okay, so let me pull these out. Beautiful blending brush. This one is EX5. This is the next one. Details by Tati. This is the EX2. And she did say for anybody purchasing this first set, you would get first edition engraved on the brush itself. The next one is the EX4. I feel like I'm going to love this one for concealer. The next one is EX1. The next one is EX3. And then the last one is a beautiful tiny, tiny, tiny little brush. And this is EX7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brushes in this collection. I kind of feel like there's something else in here. Oh, there's 7. This one was loose. EX6. So 7 brushes. Now let's open the specialty collection. I got one hanging right there. Oh, I don't know if it got messed up, but look at that. I think it got a little deformed. This is SP4. I'm thinking I got messed up with the packaging. Okay, next we have SP5. Next we have SP3. I think this is the one that she says you could use for like contour. Next you have SP7. The big one here, SP1 almost, if you guys can see the details. Foundation brush. Next, SP2. And then last but not least is SP6. I didn't watch her entire video, so I'm not really sure how to use every single one of these because I was actually busy when I saw the video, so I watched bits and pieces of it. But this is the specialty collection. So I am going to get ready. I have a ton of new makeup to test out as well, new to me. Can't believe I didn't try, but I was traveling this past week for work and I did not pick up I forgot to bring a primer. So I went to Ulta, which was nearby the hotel I was staying. I picked up the matte primer from e.l.f. and I actually really liked it. So putting it on my problem spots. As you can see, I got a little breakout there. Put this on my head. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this Kylie lip balm on my lips. I got 2 boxes filled with new makeup. In my haul video, I discussed my L'Oreal foundation that I just bought in Natural Buff. I don't know how the color is going to do, but let's test it together. It's the first time I use this. It's a nice tube. That's the shade.
Actually, I think it's going to work.
Let's just start with that. And I am going to take Tati's. Yes, guys, I should have washed my brushes first, but I don't have time. I will be fine. I'm sorry if anybody gets offended that I did not go in and wash my brushes first. I'm going to take the Tati SP1 brush.
That looks good.
Okay, I really like how that blended. It's definitely a light coverage foundation. I can see my lines though. Hold on, let me get up close and personal. Very light foundation. I'm gonna take a little bit more. It says radiant too, which kind of scares me because I'm oily, but I put on that matte primer, which I was pleasantly surprised with. And then I set my face as well. So it should be fine. I'm gonna go with my holy grail, which is my Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. So I'm gonna stick with something I truly know, which is my multi-use concealer. I really, really like this. Typically, I would use my Stands Out sponge. However, since we are testing Tati brushes, I'm gonna use the EX4 to blend out my concealer. Ooh, that did nice. Taking it all the way up because I love this concealer. Ow. That is doing a wonderful job. I almost compare the shape and style of this to the Anissa concealer brush. I will post a picture if you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I really like that. That blended out beautifully. Okay, when I was blacking out shopping on Sephora, I bought the Westman Atelier Minis cream products. I got a bronzer, I got a highlighter, and I got a cream blush. So I just don't know which is which. So let's see. This one is the contour stick. So let's go ahead and take this. That is what that looks like. These are really tiny. I bought these tiny ones to use for travel. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this. This is more bronzer than contour. And what brush do I want to take? I need a dense brush, so I'm gonna take this brush, EX2. It's not that dense, or should I do this one? Let's do this one, SP3. Beautiful. I feel like my lighting, I'm really struggling with the lighting. Shit. Ah, I felt me squeezing that down. Let me sad. This is a beautiful brush. It gives me the perfect blend. Look at that. There's a heart in there, and I totally messed that up. Like the heart is on. Can't believe I did that. Now let's take the blush, which is this bright blush, and pop it. And then I guess I will take brush EX2. Ooh, I want more. I don't know if you guys have heard me, but I just love blush. Like, who am I? It has been one of my favorite things to put on my face. I'm gonna go back into my concealer brush, which is the EX4, because you can see my eyes are already creasing. I'm gonna take my trusty old airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Look at that. Let me take this one. EX3. Typically I use a powder puff, but I'm gonna take this EX3. And I'm going to use this to set my under eye.
Now take it on my nose. And take a little on my forehead. Around my mouth. And definitely the chin.
Okay. Let me do my eyebrows off camera real quick. Okay, my eyebrows are done. I've been using my Tres Luce. I'm trying to finish this up, so this is nothing new. The next thing I want to do is I want to take this palette from Tarte Cosmetics. It is called, I don't know, it says Maracuja Eye and Cheek Palette. These are cream. Has a cover, a lid for the creams. I'm going to use these shadows on my eyes, okay? Let's go ahead and take the EX5 blending brush, and actually, you know what I want to do? Actually, first let me start this SP5 because I want to take some of this and let me put that on my eyebrow. What is it? My bone, brow bone? Yeah, brow bone. It's like a pink white, so it's okay. Just to brighten that up. Now I will take my EX5 and I'm gonna go in with Rose. And I'm going to go right in my crease area. When I place my color in my crease area, I keep my eye open because I have hooded eyes. This is blending out beautifully, like, look at that blend. I'm gonna stick with the same brush. So let's go with Grounded. Wait, sorry, I read the wrong thing. It's called Desert Rose, and the first one was Rose. I'm gonna take that one into my outer corner and just swirl it in and blend, blend, blend. I'm going to take my SP7. It's a tiny little brush, and I'm still gonna stick with Desert Rose, and I'm gonna bring that down to my lower lash line. See, maybe I should have used this one. It was a little too fluffy, so I feel like it's like getting into my eyes. I'd like a little bit more dense. Let me now go ahead and grab the EX6. See, yeah, this one would have been perfect. My bad. But now I'm just gonna blend it out with this one. This is the perfect brush for the lower lash line. Oh yeah, that is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take the SP5 again. Typically I use my fingers, but I want to see how well this picks up, okay? So I'm gonna take Cherry Blossom right there. Don't know if you guys can see that. And let's go ahead and pack this on. Okay. That is not as intense. So now I'm going to take my finger and let me see what it looks like on this eye. Finger works best. But it didn't do a bad job with that brush. But anytime I work with shimmers, it's just easiest to use what you got, which is your fingers. This shade is not as like boom in your face, so let me go back with the EX5 just to do a final blend. I even have the highlighter, so let me put a little bit of this highlighter. It's a pinky highlighter. I think I'm going to take this Refer 35 brush. I'm going to take the highlighter like this, just... I don't know if it's picking it up. Yep. Okay. I'm really afraid to see this playback because I don't know if the... I did it again. I did it again. Oh my god. Okay, well, I absolutely hate. The heart is on there. Karen. Why did they do this? Ah! I'm mad. Let me take my About Face mascara now, since I kind of got myself upset because that's twice now that I have messed that up. I really like this mascara. I'm going to take this About Face lip liner and Raw Kiss. So these are very, very slippery. So you know that slippery and creamy don't last as long, but it's okay. I really like this. Okay. And then what I'm going to take is, I got this Maracuja Shift. I think it works with your pH. I don't know. Let's see if it does anything. Okay guys, look at my lips. It has like a pinky tone, pinky hue. So this is it. This is my final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me use all new stuff, basically. The brushes by Tati are beautiful. They feel soft. They did what they're supposed to do. Do you really need them? No. If you're a Tati fan and you like collecting makeup, as I do, then feel free to buy it and splurge because they are beautiful. That decision is up to you. So I have a little cup that I am dedicating to my Tati brushes right here. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Hey guys, I wanted to show you what my face looks like right now. I have been driving for about 2 hours now, and I've had this makeup on for 3. And look at how shiny my face is. Like, this is extra shiny. So this Radiant foundation I'm wearing, not really that fond of. But then again, I lightly powdered, so I may have to test it out with a different powder that will mattify my face. See ya. Okay guys, I am 4.5 hours in, and look at this oil. Like, the way I'm looking on camera, I feel like isn't doing it justice, to be honest, because I'm looking at myself in the mirror and it looks absolutely atrocious. So I am going to blot my face. Hold on. Got emergency blotting papers here. Look at that. Ooh, that just looks absolutely... This foundation... not meant for me.